What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadski, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. In today's video, we're going to be overviewing the brand new campaign event on One Piece Treasure Cruise Global, and if we scroll down, we can see Easter Egg Hunt 2018. So this is the new campaign event celebrating the new Easter event. So let's go ahead and break down every single event in this campaign event, and this is actually really cool. There's some really juicy stuff in here. First off, we have the Easter brunch at Restaurant Le Crap, now with +5 Easter eggs. So remember, we've had Easter eggs before in One Piece Treasure Cruise. I believe they were +3, I think, +2 or +3. I think they were +2. But now, every Easter egg you drop, so basically all the cotton candy is replaced by Easter eggs, and each of these Easter eggs you drop is +5. Now, I believe it doesn't mention here specifically, but I'm assuming there's going to be a 20 and a 40 stamina like usual. And as we know, with the 40 stamina version, it's pretty much like a, 9-10 drops per run. And this is going to be all +5, so you are going to be able to max out a lot of units from doing the Restaurant Le Crap, and this is definitely a must thing. You must do this if you want to get that cotton candy, because +5, this does not happen that often, and +5 is fantastic, so that's awesome. We're getting it 5 different days: March 27th, April 1st, April 6th, April 8th, and April 9th, so that's fantastic. 30 minutes per day, 20 and 40 stamina, +5 Restaurant Le Crap. Fantastic. I'm really hyped for that event. Next, March 27th to April 2nd, so for the first week of this event, it'll be extra special snails, so that when you get a snail, you have a chance to actually get Easter eggs in the snails as well. I don't know if they're going to be +5 like usual. They might just be +2s in the transponder snails. If I had to guess, it's probably just going to stick as a +2. But either way, I'm pretty hyped for it, so that's pretty cool. You can get more cotton candy easily from snails. Next, we have Easter egg gifts. So for the first week of the event, same as the snails, when you log in every day, you'll be able to get certain rewards. So from April, the first login reward is an Elder Turtle set, then you get a Sea Stallion, 20 cola, 600 friend points, +5 HP, +5 attack, and +5 recovery. So it does look like even the snail ones are going to be +5 Easter eggs as well, which is fantastic. I'm really hyped for that. Next, this is actually really interesting. This was supposed to come out when God Usopp first came out. However, they're bringing it out now for some reason. So for I think it's the second week, going throughout the second week of the event, April 1st to April 9th, we have Forest of Training Nose. So this is a training forest that comes out. I believe it's a very easy training forest. Like, you don't really need powerful teams at all. Any team can really beat it. But the thing is, it says earn a glorious victory and get a special ship. So when you clear this, you will get a brand new ship to use, and I believe the ship has a delay sort of aspect. Actually, you know what? Live right now, let's go ahead and log on and see if we can actually find this ship, because I'm pretty sure on the database they have information on this ship specifically. But yeah, so what will happen is this training forest will go live, you beat it, and you can go ahead and get your hands on the brand new Usopp ship. So this ship is the ship that was on Skypiea, I do believe, and this ship, as I mentioned before, I believe has the aspect to delay with a special ability, something along those lines. Okay, so I'm on the database right now. I want to see if I can find it. It might be a little bit hard to find, because it's a very weird ship. Okay, so boost attack, and a boost attack of shooter characters by 1.2. That might be the bad one, I'm not too sure. But the special says delays all enemies for 1 turn on a 16-turn cooldown. So that's very interesting. I'm not too sure if the stats of that ship are correct, but it has a special on a 16-turn cooldown that allows you to delay all enemies. So it's very interesting. But then this will only work for a certain period of time. After a certain period, the actual ship will change its ability. I believe it will probably still maintain its ability to delay, but its boosting effect might be weakened or something like that. So it's very interesting. Either way, it is interesting. You don't really need this ship for anything specifically, but it is just really cool that we are getting this ship finally, that we really should have gotten when God Usopp first came out to One Piece Treasure Cruise. Either way, now we've got to the 5th event, which states half stamina Princess Turtle times. Now, I've mentioned this in previous events, talking about the Princess Turtles. I don't know why they continue to give us Princess Turtles, because we've always got the Daimyo Turtle Rush always on One Piece Treasure Cruise Global on Extra Island. You can farm it whenever you want. So they're bringing half stamina Princess Turtles. I mean, I guess Princess Turtles are pretty easy to farm, and half stamina is really nice. but I just don't think it's a very necessary event. It's only going to be available for about 4 days, so you can go ahead and do that if you want to. It's going to be 5 days, one for each color, of course. But the biggest thing that got me most hyped, it wasn't even the +5 candy that got me hyped. The next event, event number 6, got me hyped. Look at that banner. 100% chance for ambushes for only a certain period of time, similar to the last event. But it's got Invasion GARP. Ambush Quest GARP is coming to One Piece Treasure Cruise Global. During this part of the event, you will get ambushed after clearing the following Colosseums on Chaos difficulty. With 100% chance, make sure to take the challenge with a crew that can also handle the ambush. So, ambush and relevant quest. Ambush GARP against the Geo Fist versus Lao G. So, for these 2 specific days, March 28th to March 29th, and then from March 30th to April 1st, during these periods, when you challenge the Lao G Colosseum, you will be ambushed 100% of the time against Ambush Quest GARP. You guys have to do this, right? It's gonna be extremely difficult. This is the hardest dungeon in the entire game, like thus far. This dungeon is extremely difficult. You have to have a team that can not only take on Lao G, but can also take on Invasion Quest GARP as well. So, it just has more information here. It says, about Ambush Quest, no continue, stamina will not be depleted, you'll go straight after beating the Colosseum. You cannot decide to play you can decide not to play it or not, but the thing about this is, the fact we're getting Ambush Quest GARP right here leads me to believe that Global will probably get the Germa 66 Judge Sugo Fest like within the next week or 2. I have a feeling they might bring out Judge like after the Treasure Mode Sugo. I have a strange feeling that Judge is going to be arriving because this specific ambush quest was built to be beaten by the Germa 66 squad. I've mentioned this in a couple of videos before, that when GARP first came out to One Piece Treasure Cruise Japan, this was the dungeon that a lot of people were going to be struggling with. However, they brought out the Germa team. If you have the full Germa team, you can beat Ambush GARP extremely easily. And it just has me, it's leading me to believe that Germa is going to be coming out. And if we go by the release of Sugafest batches, Germa are supposed to be the next Sugafest batch to be coming out after Lucy. And also they are the next treasure mode point booster units against the second treasure map against Whitebeard on Japan. So it all is, you know, falling into place that the next Sugafest batch should be Germa. I don't know if they're going to bring it out like while GARP is here. It would be nice, because if you do get Judge in the entire batch, like, GARP is a cakewalk, and, you know, he's extremely easy. And the fact that it's a 100% ambush chance, it's fantastic. This is the best time to farm GARP, because as we know, invasions are not always out on Global, and they rarely ever come back. So this is going to be your best opportunity to farm out Ambush Quest GARP. This is such a fantastic event, and as I said, this is the thing that got me most hyped out of the entire event, was this thing right here. Seeing Ambush Quest GARP is fantastic. I'm really, really excited, so we'll probably be making videos and streams when he comes out, farming him up, potentially dropping some skulls along the way as well, so that's fantastic. So that's awesome. Ambush Quest GARP, he's a fantastic unit. When he eventually comes out, I'll talk more about him in particular, but he is a great unit, and you definitely want to max him. He's great. Next, we've got Clash of Clashes. So we've got March 26th to April 2nd. Buster Call, Sabo, Magellan, Kuma, Bellamy, Aokiji, and Blackbeard are all returning. You can go ahead and try and limit break some of these raids here. Like, I know Blackbeard and I think Aokiji all might be limit breakable. So you can go ahead and do that and farm up their copies to rainbow them if you really want to do that. That is definitely a good idea. Rainbow out some free-to-play units. Then we have April 3rd to April 9th. During the event, all Adventure Islands will have half stamina. I do believe that these are all the old ones. That one is the latest. I think that's Acacia Colosseum. Yeah, I believe that is the newest story mode island. So yeah, they're not really teasing any other story mode islands just yet, which is fine. But that's awesome. We're getting half stamina. Double the chance to level up a special between these two periods here, March 27th to the 1st, and then the 7th to the 9th. So they're going back to the old ones where they had it out for a couple days at a time, and then it'll return at a later date. Then we have Rainbow Gem giveaway once a day, but they didn't actually announce Super Success, which is pretty strange. Like, usually with all events, they always announce double skill up and Super Success, but this time around, there's no super success, which is a little bit strange. I don't know about that. I mean, I'm fine with more double skill up chances. That's completely good with me. But man, Ambush GARP is definitely the most hype thing, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. I'm definitely going to have to do some prepping on some teams for him. He's going to be really tricky. He's got like 10 million health, has a lot of annoying debuffs to take on. Very annoying stage, but that is pretty much going to conclude this video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to smack the like button down below. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.